As we all know, the real estate market hasn't been lollipops and rainbows over the past few months. Now, as we roll into January 2023, it's official, we're in uncharted waters. So one thing I'm going to recommend is brace for impact.
Brace for impact.
Brace for impact, just kidding.
We're in for a bit of a rocky ride. What's up, guys? I'm Andrew Kulakowsky, and in today's video, I'm going to give you the market update for the Niagara region for December 2022. What's up, guys? I'm Andrew Kulakowsky. Only days away from summertime. I remember riding my bike up and down this path. There's a reason why homes in this neighborhood sell so fast. Going to Tim Hortons, our local high school. If you're serious about location and you love to entertain, are you ready? Let me show you why. All right, guys, let's dive into these numbers for December 2022 for the greater Niagara region and all 12 municipalities. So overall sales, we had 275 residential property sales versus 473 year over year. That's down by 42%. Now, as for new listings, we had 433 new listings versus 403 new listings year over year, pretty much on par with last year at the same time. That's up by just over 7%. And as for the average days on market, if you guys watched my previous videos before, I'm pretty close on target. We're now currently sitting at 48 days on market versus 22 last year at the same time. That's up by 118%. And of course, everybody wants to know, what is the average benchmark sale price currently in Niagara? That is $631,600 versus $717,000 last year at the exact same time. That's down by 12%. Now, there are a few things to note here with December's numbers. Now, these overall sales numbers were the lowest we've ever seen in the past 10 years. Now, what's a little bit concerning to me moving forward is that with sales being down so much and inventory levels being, I would say, somewhat average, if this trend continues, the downward pressure that we're going to see be put on sellers is going to be substantial. Now, one thing that I want to remind you of as well, and be very cautious when reviewing year over year numbers, especially right now. Now, you guys all remember January, February, and March of last year. Now, I call it the unicorn year, and the reason why is because those 3 months were completely unrealistic. And even if they didn't happen, I would be totally okay with that. Now, the challenge is that, again, when you're comparing year over year numbers, it is without any doubt that, of course, everything is going to be down based on what happened last year at the exact same time. So it is important that you are looking at data and going back more than just 1 year. It's important to see 2, 3, and even go back as far as 5 years to really get a grasp on any type of trends that we're experiencing right now. Now, as it stands now with regards to interest rates, now the Bank of Canada has mentioned that there will be one more interest rate hike. Now, we haven't heard much since the start of the year, but if I had to follow my gut, there's a pretty high chance that we will see one more. Now, will that be? I'm going to guess it's probably a quarter basis points, but only time will tell. Now, will that be the last one? I don't know, but I would love to hear from you guys. Do you think that's going to be the last interest rate hike from the Bank of Canada? Let me know in the comments section below. Now, if you are a current home buyer in this market and you're thinking of maybe diving into it and you're really unsure and you're standing on the sidelines like many of the buyers are right now, the one thing and the piece of advice that I can give you is to just be prepared. Do not try to time the market because it is merely impossible to do that. Now, if any of you have any questions about what's happening in the Niagara real estate market or anything else, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. As you know, I always encourage your feedback. And if you have any comments, I would love to hear your opinion on what you think is going to happen in the next few months here in the Niagara real estate market. Well, that is it for now, guys. Thanks for tuning in to my market update. If you want to view or get a copy of the full municipal report, you could do that in the link in the description below. But that's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys all on my next video.